Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome to another season of Girls Bond Together. It has been a while since I've chatted with you guys. So, yes, but I did tell you guys that I was going to take that, little break to just come up with content, so I can come back better and stronger than ever. So, yes. So, for people who listen to me on Anchor or Spotify or whatever other streaming or listening platforms, you guys are not going to know this, but I am actually recording myself as I'm recording this podcast, if that makes sense. So if you guys actually want to see me and see my face and see me talking, make sure you guys go check out my YouTube channel, Azukio Abel, Azukio, the word Abel, and you'll be able to see me. So I just decided to film this episode a little bit differently because someone actually gave me the idea to, start recording myself as, I do these podcasts. And this is something that I definitely want to continue doing, but I don't know if I want to continue doing this for every episode because I feel like a podcast is supposed to be for you guys to listen to me, not really watch me. So I don't want this to take away, the purpose of a podcast. But yeah, if you guys want me to film like this more often or do more podcast episodes like this, please let me know because I'd be happy to do it. I'm thinking about doing stuff like this, maybe 2 to 3 episodes per season. Let me know what you guys think of that. So yeah. So also today's episode is going to be talking about periods. I'm going to be reading period myths, just sharing with you guys my opinion on them. A lot of the ones that I found online were super funny. My mom actually told me a couple of them as well. So, yeah, I really do hope you guys, enjoy this episode. But before we get started, I just want to say that now you guys get to see how I film my podcast episodes. I actually record all my podcast episodes on my phone. So, very interesting if you guys, didn't know that. So, yeah. Also, another thing I want to say is disregard, the Merry Christmas posters and all that going on in the back. No, we do not keep our Christmas decorations up, all year round. It's just, it so happened to still be up. We just didn't take those down. So, yeah. Also, if you see me glancing a lot, I actually do keep a script with me for my podcast episodes. Not an in-depth script. Not everything I'm saying is, written down. But I do like to have some stuff jotted down because my brain is terrible. So, yeah, let me see if I've covered everything I wanted to say. Oh, also, let me know if you guys want to see more of these, period myths videos, because I can make this into a little series and do these, every season if you guys want. So, let me know. And yeah, and one last thing I want to say before I get started is make sure you guys leave comments down below if you guys check me out on YouTube. That is why I also upload my podcast episodes onto YouTube, because I know I want to get feedback and I really want you guys to interact with me. So make sure you guys comment, on YouTube. Also, if you guys are watching me on Anchor, there's a way that you guys can leave me a voice message. I'll put the link in my description. And yeah, so I think that is everything I have to tell you guys. Stay tuned for season 2. Season 2 is going to be a really good season. I have a lot of, great content planned out. I know I took a nice long break, but we are back and we are stronger than ever. So without further ado, let's get on to these period myths. They're more period myths, but superstitions. So without further ado, let's get started. I know periods are not really the most, exciting things to talk about, but let's just talk about these, superstitions and myths that people have that they swear is true. So let's get started. Alright, so the first one, which I'm pretty sure you guys know about, you guys have definitely heard, is walking barefoot can cause cramps. My mom always tells me when I'm on my period, don't walk barefoot, this, and that, you're going to get cramps. So I've done that plenty of times where I've been on my cycle and then, I was on my period and I was walking barefoot and nothing happened. So I feel like this one is false, in my opinion, because I've done it so many times and I'm fine. So, and I don't have any type of cramps or anything like that. So, yeah. I'm not sure where that comes from, but yeah. So what am I saying? Without further ado. Okay, the next one is don't eat grapes, it makes you bloated. So this one I can back up because I've actually done that. I've actually eaten grapes while I was on my period, and my stomach felt weird. I don't know if I was like bloated. Yeah, I guess I was bloated because I felt like really full, and it was just it wasn't a good feeling. Like I felt like super like icky and all that. So I would say that this one is definitely true. I think it's also because grapes have like water in them. So like they're really juicy and stuff like that. So I feel like they do definitely make you bloated. So yeah. Okay, so this next one is taking a hot shower while having cramps makes the cramps worse. So this one I can say for a fact is not true because actually when I have cramps, I love to just get in the shower, take a hot shower, and I feel like that actually helps soothe the cramps, but this is saying that it makes them worse. I actually also saw that if you take a hot shower, it makes the bleeding worse, like heavy bleeding. That is definitely not true whatsoever. To me, it helps soothe the cramps. It makes me feel good. Honestly, whenever I'm on my period, even if I'm not cramping, I just like to take a hot shower. It just feels like really nice. So this one I would say is false. So this next one I've never tried, so I can't really justify this one, but this one says that you can't take a bath. So this makes sense because you are like bleeding, and I feel like if you're sitting in a bath, like I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna be a mess. Like I would not want to take a bath when I'm on my period, so I feel like this one's true. But let me know if you guys have, experienced that or done that or whatever. So yeah, but I just would never think to do anything of that sort. So this next one is you can't drink cold beverages because they'll give you cramps. So this one I'm like half and half on. I really don't like to feel cold when I'm on my period at all. It just makes me feel like ugh. Like I feel like my body just like tenses up, and it's just not a good feeling like drinking anything cold or ice cold. But I don't really stop myself from eating much things when I'm on my period. Like that's the time when I'm craving stuff like ice cream and all that type of stuff. So yeah, so I don't think it's ever given me cramps, but like I do feel uncomfortable if I do take like the extra step to like drink something that's really ice cold. Yeah, I don't even like cold weather. Like if I'm on my period and it's dumb cold outside, I hate it. Like I hate it. Is anybody else like that? So yeah, I would say this is false because I drink all type of stuff when it's that time of the month, but I could definitely see how this could give somebody cramps. So, I found this one. I found like two other ones that I thought were funny. I just had to share them with you guys. Is that you can't touch flowers because they'll die quicker when you're on your period. I don't know if that's true. I don't think I've ever even really touched flowers while I was in my cycle, but I think that's really hilarious, and I just thought let me share that with you guys. So yeah, another one that I heard was period blood is evil. So yeah. Another one that I've heard that I didn't write down, but it's on top of my head, is that you cannot walk into the kitchen when you're on your cycle, or like you cannot like cook when you're on your period because the food will come out bad. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I feel like I've definitely cooked while I was on my period and everything came out fine, so that one is probably false. So yeah. I just thought that was funny. Period blood is evil. Like, I feel like what is so evil about period blood? So, yeah. And speaking of this, I actually, while I was doing my research last night, I saw that a lot of these myths, superstitions actually originated in China. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. My iPad kept cutting off. I guess I didn't have storage. Doesn't really make any sense because I definitely have enough storage. So, now my setup is all messed up. But anyways, as I was saying, so a lot of these period superstitions and myths that I was researching, I found a lot of them originated in China. I'm not really sure. No, not China, sorry, India, and I'm not really sure why. So it's strange. So yeah. So the next one is to not eat pineapples during your period because it causes cramps. It's very strange because I've heard mixed stuff about that, or like mixed emotions about that, because like I ate pineapples when I was on my period like last week and I was okay, but like I've heard that it helps. I don't know, it's weird. So I would say that one's false. Next one is exercising during your period is not good for you. This one I can see why people think that, because I don't know, like it's so strange. Like when you're in your cycle, you do not feel like doing any type of physical movement, any type of exercise, none of that. So like I can see why people might think this is bad, but I think it actually helps, especially if you're cramping, even though it's hard to believe, but your mind is like kind of focused on something else. And I heard that like physical movement while you're experiencing cramps is actually really good. So, or just like distracting yourself, doing all that, it helps. So, yeah. Okay, so the last one that I have, which is from my mom, she said, don't be around babies while you're on your cycle because the baby will start to cry and feel the cramps. I thought that one was so funny and cute and hilarious. So, yeah, guys. So that is pretty much it for all these period myths and superstitions. It was actually super fun filming / recording this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. If you guys want to see more of these, please let me know. Make sure to comment some period myths or superstitions that you've heard of. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 2. And just stay tuned for this season. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.